Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga LJ. My name is LJ, and for today's class I do recommend a couple blocks. I'm a yoga teacher and a registered nurse. We'll be doing a stretch and sculpt, a mindful yoga fusion. Coming onto the back, we'll bring the feet as wide as the mat and let the knees drop in towards each other. Hands on the navel. We'll close the eyes and drop into the space, calming the mind. On the exhale, draw it all the way to the navel. When you inhale, draw the inhale from the navel, shining out throughout the body, radiating like a sun in all directions. And then bring the exhale back to the navel. Similar to how a flower blossoms. This type of breath helps to balance energy in the body, the prana and apana. See if you can maintain this for the class today. We're going to drop the hands down flat on the floor. We'll bring the legs straight up. And we'll rotate the ankles in one direction. And then move in the opposite direction. We'll point and flex the feet a few times. Pressing the palms down, we'll inhale the legs over the head any amount and come back down. 2 more times when you're ready. Legs over the head and rocking down on the spine when you come down. Try to exhale on the way down and inhale on the way up. And we'll hold here, palms flat. We'll exhale the right foot down, inhale right leg up, and then exhale left foot down, inhale up. One more time. Exhale right foot, inhale back up, exhale left foot, inhale back up. And now we're going to drop the legs a little lower. We're going to scissor the legs a few times. Exhale dropping, inhale coming back up. So don't go too fast, just go with the breath. Exhale, dropping, inhaling back up. Nice. And we'll bring the knees to the chest. Just give them a squeeze. And we'll rock up to seated when you're ready. Hands behind the thighs. Cross your ankles. Bring your hands in front of you. And see if you can just drop down onto your knees. Extend your feet behind you. And we'll come to hands and knees. We'll do a couple cat-cows here, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, head up, wide collarbones, shoulders back. Exhale to the navel. Round the upper back. Press your hands. Inhale, head up, wide collarbones. Exhale to the navel. Press your hands. And we're going to release. Option to use blocks. I'll demonstrate what we're moving towards. So bring the right foot up. So the right foot's coming out to the side. The heel is in line with the left knee under left hip. So the foot's out to the side, and we'll bring the hands down to the floor in front of us. So option to use blocks here. So we'll press the 4 corners of the right foot down. And we'll inhale head up for cat-cow. When you're ready, on the exhale, drop the head, round the upper back. Inhale up, to the navel. Keeping the same position, I'm just going to move to demonstrate. The left hand's going to ground under the left shoulder. And we're going to open chest to the right, lifting the right hand back behind us. So when you're ready, right hand back, a couple of breaths here. Exhaling to the navel if you can, and inhale from there. Right hand straight up to the ceiling, lengthening wide collarbones. And right hand will come up and over the head down to the left side. And then we're going to inhale that right hand all the way back behind us to where we started. Exhale here. Inhale, right hand straight up. Exhale over the head down to the left. One more time. Inhale all the way back behind you. Exhale here. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale down to left corner. And release. We'll bring the block inside the right foot if you're using it, and the high block outside the left knee. Same position with the legs. Right elbow above right knee. Open chest to right, left hand up and over the head. 5 breaths. Going deeper inside the body. We're going to inhale up, left hand fingertips touch the block, right hand straight up, find length, expansion, growing tall, and then come back, right elbow above right knee, left hand over the head, 2 breaths. We'll do this again. Inhale up, left hand to the block, right hand straight up, just reach for the sky, lots of length, and then come back, same position, adding on, right elbow above right knee, left hand over the head. From here, option to bring that hand to the block or the ground inside the right foot. If so, stack the left shoulder, left arm straight up to the ceiling. Let the breath move through the body. And releasing. We'll turn the right toes in and hands to floor, step the right foot back, hands and knees. We'll go to a downward dog. And stretch it out for a couple breaths before moving to the other side. See if you can exhale to navel and then inhale from the navel through the whole body. We'll drop the knees down. So this time we'll bring the left foot out to the side. So left heel is going to be in line with the right knee. The right knee's under the right hip. Hands to floor blocks. We'll inhale head up. Exhale to the navel for cat, rounding the upper back. And then bring the inhale back up through the body. Head back, wide collarbones. Last time, exhale to the navel. We're going to ground the right hand down, right hand under right shoulder, open chest to left, left hand back behind you. Grounding the left foot, 4 corners of left foot. And we'll bring that left hand straight up to the ceiling, wide collarbones, open chest. And we'll drop the hand down to the right. Couple breaths. Feeling the whole body. Lifting the left hand up and back behind you. Left hand back to the ceiling. Exhale back down to the right. One more time. Inhale, left hand all the way back behind you. Finish your exhale. And then inhale to the sky, straight up. And exhale down to the right. And release. We'll bring that block inside the left foot, the high block outside the right knee, and we'll bring the left elbow to left knee, open chest, right hand up and over the head. Let the breath bring you deeper into the body and experience balance, sense of homeostasis. We're going to come up, right fingertips graze the high block, left hand straight up, finding length and expansion here, growing tall, and we'll come back. Left elbow above left knee, right arm over the head. And we'll come back. Right fingertips graze the block, left hand straight up, finding length, grow to spine tall. Left elbow to left knee, right hand over the head, adding on here. Take a breath. Option to drop the left hand inside the left foot on the ground or the block. If so, bring the right arm straight up. So you're stacking the shoulders. And we'll release. We'll turn those left toes in, hands to the floor, bring the left foot back, and we'll come to a downward dog. Try to keep exhaling to the navel and inhaling, radiating out from the navel through the body. Noticing where the parts of the body needs more oxygen and breath. We're going to come forward to a high plank. Couple breaths here, heels back, building strength, wide shoulders. Look up. We'll drop the knees, working to chaturanga to the floor. So engage the intercostal muscles, mid-trapezius and rhomboids. Chest comes forward, shoulders back. And then shoulders past the fingertips as you bend the elbows to a right angle. Try to hold for a moment and then drop to the ground. Head down for cobra. Press your feet, lift your knees. Inhale, elbows towards each other, cobra. And push back to downward dog. Right leg back and up. Point the toes, couple breaths here, working for length by pushing the hips back. Exhale, knee to the forehead 2 more times. Inhale, right leg back and up. Keep inhaling. And we'll exhale, knee to forehead. Last time. Inhale, right leg up as far back as you can. Point your toes. Exhale to the forehead. Pause. From here, try to step the right foot forward. Maybe step it a couple times if you need to. And we'll drop the back knee. We'll come to an extended kneeling lunge so the right knee passes the ankle. Going for length. Hands up over the head. 3 breaths. Enjoying the length of the pose, creating space. The right hand's going to grab the left wrist and lean to the right, opening left side ribs. From here, we'll drop that left hand under left shoulder for kneeling twisted lunge. Option to use the block. Open chest to right, right hand back behind you. A couple breaths, grounding the 4 corners of the right foot. We're going to curl the back toes under, lift the left knee off the ground. Another couple breaths. Going to a high lunge from here. So come on your left fingertips. Walk your back foot in a little bit more to shorten your stance. Light on the left fingertips, right hand back. See if you can come up to the high lunge from here. Take your time, hands down. Find your stability. When you're ready, expand the hands up and breathe. Going deeper inside the body, creating balance. We're going to drop the right hand to the left hip behind the back and the left hand outside the right knee, staying tall, open chest to the right. Focus on straightening the back left inner thigh, so spinning the back upper inner thigh. Moving to Warrior 2 from here. Wide arms, turn to left. Your back foot's going to drop. Heel arch alignment and gazing past the right fingertips, Warrior 2. We're going to come to reverse Left hand down, right hand over the head, finding length, and we'll float the arms back into the warrior two, 5 breaths. So take your time to get into it, going deeper inside the body with the breath. Finishing the exhale, and we'll inhale back up, left hand down, right hand over the head, exhale to warrior two. Adding on, we'll drop that right elbow above the right knee, open chest to the left, left hand over the head. Pressing the back foot. From here, option to drop the hand to the ground or the block inside the right foot and stack the arms. Opening chest to left, wide collarbones. Just for another breath here, we're not staying too long. The right thigh is getting tired probably. And then we'll drop the hands to the floor. We'll bring the hands on either side of the right foot. You can drop your back knee to the ground or keep the knee lifted. We'll try to float the right foot up from here. So ground your hands, try to lift the right heel and go straight to downward dog. Lift the right leg back and up. Don't touch it down, back and up, reach back, find length. Keep reaching the right foot high and back, pointing the toes. And we're going to a high plank. For a couple of breaths, find your stability, strengthen the upper body, head up, heels back. Drop the knees, engage the intercostal muscles, elbows midline, inhale upward dog or to the floor for cobra. You can drop your knees from upward dog or press your hands, lift your hips, roll over the feet, exhaling back to downward dog. Left leg back and up, point the toes. Inhale, maybe a little higher, further back. And we'll exhale, left knee to forehead. 2 more times. Inhale up, reaching high. Exhale to forehead. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to forehead. From here, keep pressing your hands. Try to step the left foot forward. Maybe you step it a couple times, then drop your back knee to the ground. So extended kneeling lunge, the left knee will pass the ankle here. Arms up, experiencing the sense of expansiveness in this pose. And the left hand will grab the right wrist, lean to the left, opening right side ribs, right lower back. We'll drop the right hand under right shoulder for kneeling twisted lunge, open chest to left, left hand back. Option to use the block. Breath moving through the body. Deepening the awareness. We'll curl the toes under, lift the right knee off the ground. A couple more breaths. So stay with me here. The right fingertips are going to come light on the block and bring your back foot in a little closer. Coming to the high lunge. So right on the right fingertips, try to come up, high lunge, hands down. When you're stable, expand the hands up, reaching for length. Growing tall. And we'll bring the left hand outside the right hip on the back. And the right hand will come outside the left knee. Staying tall, open chest to left. Focus on straightening the inner back thigh, spinning the thigh up. And we'll float to warrior two. So arms wide, parallel to the floor. Turn to the right. The back heel is going to drop. Heel arch alignment. Warrior two. Gazing past the left fingertips. Reverse. Right hand down, left hand over the head. Find length. And we'll float back slowly to warrior two here. 5 breaths. Left ribs pull in. right ribs pull back to square hips and shoulders to the right as the left knee stays over the ankle. And we'll reverse. Right hand down, left hand over the head. We'll come back to warrior two again, adding on. Left elbow above left knee. Open chest to right. Right hand up and over the head. Grounding the right outer edge of the foot. Option to go deeper, dropping the left hand to the floor on the block. If so, the right arm's going to come straight up, stacking the shoulders, wide collarbones. Just for a breath. And we'll drop the hands down. Lift the back heel. Option to drop the knee or keep it lifted. Hands flat, and we'll lift the left foot up to downward dog. Try to keep lengthening the left leg back and up without touching the ground. Couple breaths here. More length. And we're moving towards a high plank. Build your strength. Hold, head up. Engage the core, intercostal muscles. We'll drop the knees, chest forward, straight arms, and then bend your elbows midline to the right angle for Chaturanga. You can come to the floor or upward dog. From upward dog, try to lift your hips, roll over the feet, downward dog. Reaching the hips back. We're going to step or jump to the top. So straight arms. Look forward, bend your knees when you're ready. Press your toe mounds to lift your hips up if you're jumping. We'll inhale, lengthen to a flat back, fingertips to the floor or hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Press your feet coming all the way up, hands over the head, growing tall. Exhale, arms wide down by the side. From here, we're going to ground the right foot, bend the right knee, left foot's going to step back, heel to heel alignment, not too long of a stance. Hips and shoulders square to the front. Interlace the hands behind you. We're going to find length in the front body here, lifting your hip bones. Pull the hands back and down. When you're ready, on the exhale, it's going to bring you down to fold to the right leg, hands up and over the head to release the shoulders. 5 breaths. Grounding the 4 corners of the feet, pushing the hips back. Inhale is going to bring you up. From here, release the hands and bend the right knee, warrior 1, feet and legs. Palms press in front of you, pinky fingers pressing into each other. Straight arms, and then lift over the heart center, experiencing your warrior 1. And we'll drop the hands down. The right hand behind the left hip, staying tall. Left hand outside the right knee, keeping the back foot grounded and the spine tall. If you're more advanced, you can bring the left elbow outside the knee and bring hands to prayer. And release the hands. Turning chest to the left, left hand down, right hand over the head, working towards triangle pose. Right hand reaching forward, hips back, left hand back. Right hand to the shin or block. Trikonasana. Gazing to left thumb. 5 breaths. Exhaling to navel. Radiate the breath out from there evenly throughout the body when you inhale. And exhale back to the navel. We'll bring that top hand over the head, dropping the gaze down just for a moment. And then we'll bring the hands to prayer, lift your back heel, coming to warrior 3. So bend the right knee, come on your back toes. The toes can stay on the floor, or maybe your leg's gonna lift up. Try to keep your hips square. So the outer left hip is dropping and you're lifting the inner left thigh up. stay with me. We're going to bring that left knee up in front of us. You can drop the toes down if you need to. Hands to left knee. Holding here. Trying to push the right thigh straight back. And we're going to open that left knee to the side, right hand to hip, just for a moment, opening the hip to move towards tree pose. And then we'll move to tree. So find your variation. You can bring your toes to the ground, the shin or the upper inner thigh. The variation where you can hold and breathe through the pose. If you're stable, you can bring the hands up over the head. Exhale, arms wide down by the side and release. Moving on to the other side. So ground the left foot down, bend the left knee. The right foot's going to step back to the warrior one feet heel to heel alignment. Not too long of a stance. Interlace the hands behind you. We'll start by finding length in the front body. Pull the shoulders down and back. We'll come down on the exhalation. Hands up and over the head. Folding to the left leg, 5 breaths. Going deeper inside the body. Inhale's going to pull you up. And then release the hands, bend the left knee. Warrior one, press the palms together, pinky fingers pressing a lot, activate the arms. When you're ready, arms over the heart center and radiating your inner warrior. Releasing the hands down, we'll bring the left hand to your right hip at the back, right hand to the left knee, staying tall, open chest to left. Focus on straightening the back, inner thighs, spinning back. If you want to go deeper, you can bring that right elbow outside the left knee, hands to prayer, keeping the back heel grounded. And we'll release. We're going to come to straight legs, open chest to the right, right hand down, left hand over the head, going towards triangle pose. Left hand reaching forward, right hand back. Push the hips straight back. Left hip to the back heel as a direction. When you're ready, left hand to the block or left shin or the floor. And the right hand's going to stack over the left arm. Retracting the shoulder blades towards the spine. We'll drop the right arm over the head and down, gazing down for another breath here. And we'll bring the hands to heart center and we'll lift the back heel. From here, we're going to warrior 3. So bend the left knee, right toes on the ground. Maybe you'll float your right leg up from the inner back thigh, keeping your hips square. So outer right hip is wrapping down. And we'll try to clear the floor, hands to the right knee, or tap the floor with your toes, no problem. Coming to hands to the right knee. Left thigh pushing back. We're going to open that right knee to the side, so left hand to left hip. Opening the right hip, preparing for tree pose, Trikonasana. And then find your variation for tree. Hands to prayer. If you're stable, you can bring the hands over the head to find more length. Growing taller with the spine. rooting the left foot. Bring the arms wide and down as you release the hands, and we'll come to the top of the mat. We'll take a vinyasa to go to seated. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale halfway, hands to shins or the floor. Exhale, hands down. Ground the hands. Lift your heels, jump back to high plank. Hold high plank, find your strength. Inner thighs spin. Drop the knees and bring the chest forward. Bend the elbows, Chaturanga to the right angle. Head up. Inhale, upward dog or to the floor for cobra. From upward dog, try to exhale, roll over the feet, lift the hips to downward dog. And from here, we'll cross the ankles and come to seated on the ground. Bring the hands back, extend the legs, and then drop the hips down. We're going to tabletop. So again, option for blocks. Bend the knees, hip width, feet flat on the ground. We're going to roll the top of the shoulders forward and engage the mid-trapezius rhomboids at the back. Press the hands, feet down, exhale. And we'll come up on the inhalation, lift the hips up any amount, chin to chest, or you can bring your head back. Rolling tops of shoulders forward. Keep a bit of engagement in the mid-trapezius. Press your feet. From here, just drop your hips a little bit, and we'll pull the hips back off the ground, chest forward. See if you can straighten your legs any amount, and then come back up to tabletop. We'll do this a couple more times. Dropping down, see if you can pull your hips back off the ground or on the ground. Inhale up. One more time. Dropping down, maybe off the ground and back. And inhale back up. Lift your hips. And we'll release. Moving towards Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. We'll bring the feet far enough ahead from the pelvis and press the pinky edges of the feet in and open the feet like a book. So you're opening the big toe side of the foot out. And then bring your elbows on the shin bones to pull your chest down, head towards the feet. Another option is just to let the hands come in front of you. So whichever version works for you today. Releasing the hips. Starting to cool down the body. And we'll bring the head back up. Straight legs in front of us. We're going to come to a forward fold. When you're ready, find length in the spine and then chest forward to the legs. Shoulders back. You can try the breath work here, exhaling to navel, and then inhale from there to expand through the body with the breath. And then bring the exhale back to the navel. We're going to release, point your toes, strong legs. We're going to slowly roll down onto the back, but take your time, every vertebra here. Notice where your vertebra just tends to collapse a little bit. Come back up and really try to find each vertebra as you come down. And we'll bring the legs up, palms down. Lift your hips over the head. And then drop them down. We'll do this a couple times. Inhale, lift the hips up, and exhale here. And we'll drop them down one more time. We're going to hold. So inhale up, maybe go a little further back if you're comfortable. And then bring your legs wide if you can. Wide. Keep your hands on the floor, palms down. Or if you're stable, you can bring your 2 first fingers to the big toes for Baddha Konasana. Chin away from the chest. happening here? To come down, bring your hands back to the floor if they're up, and bring your legs together, feet together, palms down, and slowly roll down the back, coming down. We'll bend the knees, feet hip width, fingertips reach for your heels, and then hands over the head today for bridge. We're going to work with the breath today. So we're going to exhale, feet down, and then come up on your inhale. Just keep inhaling all the way up. And then we're going to exhale from the top of the spine, coming down. We'll do this 2 more times. So keep exhaling down, and then come back up on the inhale. Radiating light throughout the body, and then exhale the light energy back to the navel. Inhale back up, spreading the energy throughout the body evenly, balancing it out. Exhale back to the navel. Nice. And from here, we'll just rock the knees side to side, releasing any other dust bunnies hanging out in the psoas or front of the thighs. And we'll come down towards Shavasana. Option to bring your hands to your navel again with that breath work. So we're balancing prana and apana, 2 forces of energy in the body. Exhaling them together at the navel, and then we're inhaling, expanding them evenly throughout the body. So working with energy. If you like, take 5 breaths. And then when you're ready, releasing to your Shavasana. Start to bring awareness back into the space. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. We'll inhale the hands up and over the head. And turning onto the side slowly. Take your time to come up to seated in an easy cross-legged pose, hands on the knees. Moment of stillness, sealing your practice a little more from the core of the body. And hands to heart center, place of gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Please give the class a thumbs up if you enjoyed the class. Bye, everyone.